Hey everybody, welcome to my 2018 Blu-ray 4K collection video. Like my full Blu-ray collection video, I'm going to go through each of these titles one by one, talk a little bit about them. They're in no order, so it's just kind of random and how I chose to go with it.
Now, before we get started, I'll be the first person to say that I don't love the 4K format. I kind of got mixed opinions about it. I mean, the titles I do have on 4K I got at a reasonable price, and truth be told, I do have a 4K TV, and I do watch all my movies on Xbox One S, so it's 4K compatible. And some scenes in some movies do look significantly better than Blu-ray at 1080p, but I'm not a massive fan of 4K, so it's not like I go out and I rebuy, movies that I have on Blu-ray on 4K. It's not like that. I usually just get 4Ks if they're got a good deal or they're on sale or something like that. That being said, the first movie we have here is American Made with Tom Cruise, which is one of my favorite Tom Cruise movies. He, of course, plays a commercial airline pilot who does, dirty work for the US government and then for various drug cartels, and it's a really fun action movie. That's how I would describe it. It's really fun. Tom Cruise is just as charismatic as you'd want him to be, and I've only seen it on 4K, on 4K here, but it looked fantastic on my TV, so I'm glad I have this one, and I'm glad I have it on 4K. Next on the list, we have Fate of the Furious, which is the 8th film in the Fast and Furious franchise. I know I got this 4K for under $20. I want to say at Target. I don't know, some fluky weekend deal thing. Anyway, I ended up seeing this movie in theaters, and I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep halfway through. So really, I've only seen about half of this movie, hence why I got it on Blu-ray. I mean, I have all the other ones on Blu-ray too, so I needed to complete the collection. But long story short, I haven't seen this full movie yet. I need to check it out. Next up, we have one of my favorite movies of 2017, which is It, of course based off the behemoth of a novel by Stephen King, which is up there on my Stephen King shelf. Maybe I'll do a Stephen King collection one day. I've got tons of stuff of his. Anyway, back to It. It is a really good movie. I did read It the book, and like I said in my full Blu-ray collection video, this movie really does the book justice, and all the kid actors are great, and Bill Skarsgård is fantastic. He's almost, if not, I want to say better than Tim Curry in a lot of scenes. I really like this movie overall. I totally recommend it. And again, I got it on 4K, I think just because it was under $20 and the Blu-ray was like $16, so I mean, why not? Next up we have John Wick, which is, I think I got it on sale on Amazon for like $9.99 on some deal they had, so of course I picked it up immediately. I really like this movie a lot. It's dumb action, it's great choreographed action. Keanu Reeves is awesome. I actually saw the second John Wick before I saw this one, but I almost prefer the first one. It's just it's a perfect action movie in my opinion. In my hand here we have The Dark Knight, which is one of only 2 movies that I had on Blu-ray and then I rebought on 4K. And the reason being, The Dark Knight is tied for my favorite movie of all time. And I will actually say with The Dark Knight, the 4K upgrade I could actually notice. I think one scene in particular was just the opening bank robbery scene. I mean, it looked fantastic on 1080p on my Blu-ray version, which I also have somewhere back there. But in 4K, it looked even twice as more stunning as it did initially. And I mean, what can I say about The Dark Knight as a film itself that hasn't already been said? And I think I literally said that in my full Blu-ray collection video too. But yeah, like I said, it's tied for my favorite movie of all time. It's flawless to me. I watch it at least 3 times a year, and I still pick up things that I missed the times before, and it's damn near perfect. Next up we have Deepwater Horizon, which is my second favorite collaboration between Peter Berg and Mark Wahlberg, the first being Patriots Day, but Deepwater Horizon is still a really good movie. I like Peter Berg's trilogy of, true stories with Mark Wahlberg in the lead and doing those true stories justice, and I think he really did that here with Deepwater Horizon. I got it for less than $10 at Half Price Books, so I mean, why not? Almost wrapping up here, we have Central Intelligence with Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson. I'm huge fans of both of these guys. I think this is the only movie in my 4K collection that I actually haven't seen, but like I said, I'm a huge fan of Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson, so I'm sure that this movie can't be bad. And I think I also got it for less than $20, and you know, I didn't have it previously, so you know, I'm willing to pay $3 or $4 more bucks between the 4K and the Blu-ray if you can watch it in a higher version. And I mean, you can. Why not? Last up here we have Hell or High Water, which, you know, if you've seen any of my other YouTube videos, then you probably know I'm a huge fan of writer Taylor Sheridan. I think he's the best working writer today in Hollywood, and Hell or High Water is absolutely fantastic, along with Wind River and Sicario, but you know, they deserve movies or videos of their own rather. But Hell or High Water, this is the other one that I had on Blu-ray and then I rebought on 4K, because like Sicario and like Wind River, some of the cinematography in this film is absolutely unbelievable, and I really wanted to see if that would transfer and it would look even better on 4K, and I mean it did. I mean, I wasn't super impressed, but I think that I got this version on 4K at FYE for $15, and then somebody bought, I think FYE bought it back, or I sold the other version, the Blu-ray version, at a garage sale for $10. So basically I got the upgraded 4K for $5, and I'm glad I did. I love Hell or High Water, and I love Sicario and Wind River. I love Taylor Sheridan, and truthfully, I'll probably go buy Sicario and Wind River on 4K once they have releases, just because I love that trilogy so much. Totally recommend.
Thank you guys very much for watching my 4K Blu-ray collection video. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like me to do a Stephen King Blu-ray / book update, or would like me to review some other movies, you know, feel free to let me know. I appreciate you guys as always, and I will catch you next time.